here with my co-anchor, Liam Burns. I'm not sure who this guy in the middle is, but I guess we'll let him stay.
We appreciate you joining us today. We appreciate you pausing with us. We're here to report over news of the tech. Whittier Tech, that is, where the Wildcats live. Yeah! It's been a pretty big year this year. The class of 2014 is about to graduate. Yep, that's me, class of 2014. President, actually. President of Whittier's class of 2014 for all 4 years. Liam Burns, right here.
It's not all about you, Liam.
Yep, really big year. Whittier Tech actually celebrated its 40th anniversary. And wow, have things ever changed since 1973 when those doors opened. Leah, did you know in 1973, students actually had to help finish building the school?
No way.
Check this out.
It was really kind of interesting. The school was just done. It wasn't prepared for us. We really kind of jumped the gun in getting us in here. When we first started, we would be in the classroom and the bell would ring. The teacher would get up, collect her books, put them in a cart, and leave the classroom. The students didn't leave. They sat in the same classroom all day, which made it for kind of a tough start in September when it's warm. It was a good school. And the students, because this building wasn't quite complete, we jumped in and helped them finish the shops and whatever had to be done.
Hey, that's Mr. Cord, the carpentry teacher. Oh my God, is that his yearbook photo?
Yes, it is, Leah. There he is, 1975, part of Whittier's second graduating class.
Wow.
Listen to this. Whittier's first class had 141 students, but only 13 of them were girls.
Wow, it must have been tough to get a date to prom. I like the 1-to-1 ratio we have now. Much better. I mean, what else went on back then?
Well, there was definitely no OSHA classes. Look at these photos of the early shop days.
Looks pretty dangerous.
Here's what we look like today, all OSHA certified.
Much better. What else?
Well, Whittier once had a marching band, a tennis team, and even live band concerts on Friday afternoons.
Live band concerts? Are you serious? We're lucky enough to get a senior talent show.
It's true. Apparently the students were a little more challenging back then, and teachers needed a break on Fridays.
I can believe that.
We don't have those kind of student activities anymore, but here's Brian from the barrio to tell us what students are up to these days at Whittier Tech. He's got today's club report. Brian?
Hola, chicolas. I'm Brian with today's club update. Unfortunately, we're not talking about dance clubs here. No, we're talking about the dorky kind of clubs that kids actually stay after for.
Brian?
I just don't get it, man.
What's not to get? Would you like to learn how to ski, Brian? Maybe meet some snow bunnies?
Well, yeah.
Well, our ski club went to Loon Mountain this winter on one of those cushy coach buses.
Nice.
And there's a club for kids who like to build robots.
That sounds a little dorky, Liam.
Not when you see the college scholarships they win. They're even sponsored by NASA.
Oh, really?
And you know that community service you need on your resume to get into a decent college?
Yeah.
Clubs have that totally covered. The Interact Club, Peer-to-Peer Club, and the Key Club give hundreds of hours to help less fortunate people in our communities. Here's the Interact Club serving desserts with the Rotarians at the Haverhill Citizen Center.
Hey, that almost looks like fun.
Here's some more fun, Brian. The Drama Club puts on an amazing performance every year.
Yeah? It was all shooked up this year, wasn't it? All those funky Elvis songs. I'm love, all shooked up. Yeah. Okay, I'll take that back. Clubs are cool. Join a club today. You will have some serious fun. This is Brian from the barrio signing off.
Next up is Alexis Tavares from Whittier Tech's Economic Front.
Thank you, Leah. Well, one of the big advantages of attending a voc tech school like Whittier Tech is we get to make money while we learn. It's true. Students like me become eligible for a co-op job at the end of our junior year. Oh, there are some requirements, of course. You have to get good grades and a sparkling attendance. But after that, just think of it. You go out on co-op every other week. Woo-hoo! Right now, 185 juniors and seniors have co-op jobs. It's a beautiful thing. While they are out, they are learning more about their trade by working, say as an electrician, a plumber's apprentice, a CAD designer, a photographer, a CNA, or a machinist. They are also, drumroll please, collecting a paycheck. That's right. Students earn between $10 and $15 an hour in these jobs. Not too shabby, right? Not to mention, they are making valuable contacts for full-time jobs after. And get this, if you don't yet have a ride in your life, you can apply for one of our in-school co-op jobs. Yep, we have a library assistant, cafeteria workers, and IT jobs right in school, which means you could take the bus to work, enjoy a gourmet lunch at the school restaurant, collect a paycheck, and still see your friends during the day. That's a win-win right there. So when you think of a Voc Tech school, remember, many of us are on the job here and the payroll. Cha-ching!
Thank you, Alexis. And speaking of cashola, check out this story from correspondent Alyssa Crow-Doobie about one of our very successful graduates. I mean, talk about living the life.
Hi, Alyssa here from the Culinary Arts Front. I'm going to introduce you to a Whittier Tech graduate that's had quite the interesting career. Ashley Appleton graduated in 2004, and what a life she's had since then. Today, at age 26, she's an executive chef at the Didom Resort on an island in the Philippines. Ashley has worked as a chef for the Richie Rich for years, and as a chef on private yachts and sailing vessels all over the world, she's had some amazing travels. It all began with her first job after college on a scuba diving boat in Hawaii. Aloha! Ashley has sailed around the world on a 200-foot yacht where she fed the 64 passengers on board. She has also cooked for 40 sailors on a ship over a wood-burning stove and opened 2 catering businesses. Africa, Brazil, the Bahamas, you name it, she's been there. We caught up with Ashley when she came back to visit her old kitchen at Whittier Tech this year. Here's what she told us. Always bite off more than you think you can do. Set your goals high, work hard, and you will achieve them. Her old Whittier instructor, Chef Baringa, said he could not be more proud of her, including the 8-foot cinnamon roll that she made that bested his. Back to you, Liam.
Thank you, Alyssa. That was a very inspirational story. Speaking of leaving Whittier Tech, Leah, do you have a story for us about that very topic?
I do, Liam. I'm going to do some myth busting today. I want to set everyone straight on the idea that Voc Tech kids don't go on to college.
People really think that?
Some do, Liam. Some do. And that may have been true back in the day, but definitely not anymore. Although we all have a trade under our belts, that doesn't mean we stop there. Yes, we are cosmetologists, CAD drafters, chefs, and electricians, but Whittier Tech's class of 2014 will send about 70% of its graduates off to college.
70%? Wow, that's impressive.
Yep, I did the math, and that's 210 out of 300 students. Not bad, huh? That's a big difference from when Whittier first opened, when only about 10% of the graduating class went on to college. Our graduates today are going to Suffolk University, Bentley, Culinary Institute of America, Hollins College, UMass Lowell, Colby Sawyer, Salem State, UNH, URI, Regis, Anna Maria College, Wentworth, WPI, Johnson & Wales, Plymouth State, Endicott College, Framingham State, and UConn, just to name a few. Whew. So don't make the mistake of thinking Voc Tech kids don't go off to college, and great colleges too. Lucky us.
Thank you, Leah. Great story. Now it's on to another great story from Wildcat Nation.
Yes, Ian Beachy Beauchene is here to recap this year's Wildcat sports. Beachy?
Oh, sorry. It's no surprise that this year, like nearly every year in Whittier Tech sports, all of our teams have been wildly successful. You get it? Wildly successful?
Yes, Beachy.
Like I was saying, our boys and girls soccer, volleyball, and football teams all qualified for their state tournaments this year. Our cheerleaders went to the state competition in the winter, and our girls basketball team made a deep run in their state tournament. Our co-op hockey team with Amesbury had a run in their tournament as well. Wrestling had an exciting season, and we even had one wrestler, Tyler Tanyan, pick up his 100th high school career win, which is an amazing achievement. Now with spring sports in full swing, I can happily say that our baseball, softball, track, and lacrosse teams are all in first place in their individual standings, all with hopes of continuing the success all Whittier teams have been able to attain, not just this year, but for the last 40 years of our school's history. Yeah, Wildcat sports rock.
Thank you, Beachy.
Oh, one last thing for our viewers today. Hey, Liam, remember freshman year?
I sure do.
You sure?
Nice necklace, Liam.
Wow, I was pretty darn cute back then. Well, I guess that wraps it up for today. That is it from all of us at Wildcat Nation. Keep it classy, Whittier Tech.